What's going on YouTube? It's your boy KOD. Got you another school trip video on my AQ177 economic version. Pedal only goes to pedal assist. This version only goes to pedal assist 3, full twist throttle, no Shimano shifter whatsoever. But unlike the regular AQ177, it does have a key fob, so you can like turn the alarm on and power it on and off, so you don't have to use that NFC chip or whatever it's called. Turn the music down a bit, it's pretty loud. Man, I wish I was recording earlier. I don't want to have the video like an hour long. I want it to be like no more than like 30 to 35 minutes long. I don't want it to be a whole like hour, a whole like 50 minutes of writing. But some old almost hit me. Like, he almost hit me, bruh. Like, that sidewalk right there. But basically, right there on the left where they turn in and out, so it was me and 3 other cars, and this fool, I was with the third car. I was literally right next to the third car. Like, I was barely behind them. So this dude turns in, he sees me coming, and then he still tries to drive forward. And I'm like sitting there like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Sorry, you're not trying to curse so much. Man, see, that's why you got to be careful when you're riding your bike. I really wish I recorded that too. Oh, that was really, really bumpy. Oh, I messed up my whole mirror. I hate riding right there because it's like super bumpy. I had to make sure I was like closer into the bike lane. I was a little bit off. Can't even see. Old freaking mirror came down, everything. I like this phone mount better than my old phone mount. My old phone mount would have been like down. It would have just fell off. Like, the mount wouldn't have fell off, but it would have just went down. This mount is like one of the best mounts you could use. It seems like it's not going to be secure, but it really is. Your phone's not going to go nowhere unless you just pull it up from the bottom. Then yeah, it's going to come out. Man, always get well, you should get a recording device like a GoPro or something for safety. Oh man, people are crazy, man. This is why I like to pray every day before I get on this bike. Every morning, if I'm about to get on my bike ride, I pray to God that I don't get in an injury, I don't get hurt or something, and it works. Prime example, I lived. Always be thankful. Okay, so what I want to talk about on this trip today, let's talk about tire inserts, particularly tennis armor. So I had tennis armor before I switched over to these tires. I had tennis armor. Let me tell you, tennis armor does not work as it's supposed to be advertised. So you can still get a flat. When I had tennis armor, a piece of like a nail or something got stuck in the foam, and it was sitting inside my inner tube the whole time. Like, it was sitting inside my tire, and so it started ripping up my inner tube. I don't have the photo no more, but it was just sitting in there, and it was just ripping it up like really, really bad. And I was sitting there like, dude, Plus it was like, it was wearing it down too, because the foam is just rubbing against your inner tube the whole time, and then all that friction is making your inner tube wear down quicker. And plus, when they advertise it, they show you that it's like thick, like a thick piece of foam, but it's really not. It's not a thick piece of foam at all. It's way thinner than what you think, than what they show you. Plus, they're expensive too. Like, one tennis armor just for one wheel, it's like, it's $90, $100 after taxes. But it's $100 per wheel, so I paid $200 for 2 of them, and it didn't even last me that long. It lasted me no longer than like a month before I started having problems with it. You're really just better off getting a tire liner, like Ultraverse sells tire liner, which I've been using for the past 2 months now. No issues at all. Oh, I did have one. It's because like they give you like they make it like extra long, so you have to cut off the excess so it can fit inside your tire. But the problem is that you have to make sure you round the end piece off, which I didn't, because I had like a piece of, like a sharp piece on there, and when I cut it, I didn't round that piece off, and it put a hole in my inner tube. It wasn't a big hole though, it was a little hole, no issue. But I used that now because it's cheaper. It's way cheaper. It's like what, like 40-50 bucks, maybe even cheaper than that. I'll put the price on the screen for it. Ordered it off of Amazon. You want tire liner for is for thorns, nails, like you really, mostly thorns are gonna be your biggest issue, like not nails. Like, you're hardly gonna run into a nail. I've had a couple nails before, but that was before I even had the tire liner, and before I even got the tennis armor, which I regret. I hate the tennis armor. You know, strangely enough, the back tire gets more flats than the front tire, which is crazy because the front tire has to run over everything first. So I mean, I'm sitting there like confused. I'm like, how? But it's all right. See, I want to do deliveries on this bike, but I would have to be like near school to do that, because in my area where I live at, there's not a lot of orders to get. Like, I would have to go like far. Like, I would have to go all the way towards campus to get some actual orders, because a lot of the orders are getting taken too quick, and then I'm not gonna be able to get any unless I'm like closer to campus, which is a little bit closer to the, well, I don't want to say close to the bad neighborhood, but it's like close, or on the way to. This is why I like riding on this. I like riding on this bike trail, because I could avoid that whole bad area completely. Like, this whole bike trail will take me down past that, and it's faster. But yeah, definitely like invest in like an action camera or something, like something you can hook onto your chest. You can get a GoPro if you want. If you're not gonna really talk or nothing, then definitely get a GoPro. You can get an Insta360 if you want to have it on a chest mount. I don't know if I think that yeah, the 360 will definitely hook onto your chest too. I'm trying to see a comparison video of like the GoPro versus Insta360 as far as like all the other stuff, because I think 360 is more affordable than it is for the GoPro, because you have to pay for the media mod. The media mod is like $70-$80, and I paid I paid $50 because you get the subscription, you get like lower prices on stuff, but it's really just dumb. Maybe down the line I might get a Insta360, just depending how I want to set up the other mic, because when I get if I get the wireless Rode mic, there's a plane. If I get the wireless Rode mic, then I need to see how I'm gonna place it into my helmet, so that it works. So I have to keep unraveling the cord and all that. Like, I could just have it plugged up. We're gonna go left this time. Someone camping right there. That's crazy. Going left this time. Or we've been going left. It's because like before I was going right, because it was like a shorter way at the point. Well, it wasn't a shorter way. It was just it was just a quicker way. When I'm coming home, I go that way, but today when I go to school, I go this way, just because I don't have to pedal up a really big hill. Because last time when I did a video, you guys see me like pedaling up the ramp or whatever, I think, if I didn't cut it out. Yeah, that is that. But there's another one, and it's bigger, and it's just way longer. Like, I get more speed doing the roundabout turn or whatever it is, doing that, versus if I went the other way and I had to go up the really steep hill, because it's really steep. It's not even like, it's like no joke. I would only be going like 9 miles per hour, because it's really steep, versus me going pedaling on the turn that I have to do for a little bit. Like, that's steep, but the other way is steeper. Bike does have cruise control, if I didn't say it earlier. Alright, at the end of the bike trail. Okay. Flight Ministries. I like to go the other way, because sometimes they'll be doing like when I'm coming home, I'll go the other way, because they'll do construction like literally right here, and then they block it off so you can't even get through. I've had issues before, and I didn't realize about the other way because I didn't take it for so long, because I figured like it's better just to go this way. But when I tried to go home last time, they were doing construction, I went a different way, and that was just horrible. It was just a horrible experience. I was like, dude, I can't even get nowhere because it's leading me to the freeway, and there was like no way to get across the road because there's no crosswalk the way I was going. at all, and none of the cars want to stop. That was a roundabout that I was going towards too, so like none of the cars want to let you go straight when you want to. Like, they'll let other cars pass, but when you're on the bike, they're like, nah, we're not even gonna let you pass. Like, dude, see, right now I have to pedal because it's a steep hill right now. It doesn't have enough power. Trust me, if I had an AQ177 regular one with pedal assist 5, then it could definitely handle it. But just right now, because I only have a single speed chain, it's not gonna work. It does have a switch. It has a switch so you can turn off, like if you want to turn off the motor, like it lets you pedal it like a regular bike without assistance from the motor, so you won't have like the motor cut on and help you. But I don't know why you want to pedal this bike. This bike is really, really heavy. Turned off the freaking, turning off the motor is a pain. This is like more like they say you turn it off if you want like to do endurance training, but pedaling the bike, oh, it's such a pain. It's such a pain. I would not want to pedal. You can't pedal this bike when it's off. If it's off, like you call a ride or something. The cutoff range for, why are they putting cones right there, right in the middle of the bike lane? But cutoff voltage for this bike is I believe it's 42 volts. But it will flash red when it needs to like charge soon. So if it's like flashing red, you need to just get home and charge it as soon as you can, basically. Oh yeah, when you charge these batteries, don't leave them. So it tells you in the book, they advise you do not leave it charging overnight. Like, I know it takes a long time to charge it, but that's only like if it's completely empty, then obviously it's gonna take you like 7-8 hours to charge it from completely empty to full. But if it's down, like if it's only like a 49 volts or 48 volts, it's only gonna take you like 4 or 5 hours. But just don't leave it plugged up overnight. Don't plug it up when you go to sleep and then just leave it overnight. Like, don't do that. I can stop pedaling now. Almost there. So I think I might record going downhill again. I might go the other way this time. I don't know yet though. Actually, nah, I'm not even gonna go the other way because like it's a steeper drop, but the issue is that it would take me longer to get home, and I'm not trying to excuse me, I'm not trying to take longer than what it is. Plus, that way is like, it's always slippery for no reason going the other way. Like the way I just came, like on the bike trail, like that way is way, like it's slippier when I'm coming back on the other side of it, other side of the bike trail. I guess the other lane that I'm in, all right, you guys get what I'm talking about though. left out like late today. I hate that, like, when you go to sleep on time, and then you wake up late still, and it's like, dude, like, you go to bed so early, and then you don't even, like, you don't wake up on time still, and it's like, bruh. I went to bed at like 9 p.m. last night. I was like tired. I went to sleep at 9, and then I'm supposed to wake up at 7:50 so I can get dressed and stuff. But I still woke up. I woke up at 8. Then I had to use the bathroom. Then it was already like 8:12. You know how, like, time is always against you. Like, you never have enough time for stuff. But yeah, I woke up, and then I had to use the bathroom and all that, and like the time just, whatever happened, the time just went like faster on me. But yeah, but the good thing about this bike is that, like, if this bike is off, no one's gonna be able to take it unless they get like a bunch of buddies to try to lift it up and stuff. But they're not gonna be able to steal this bike at all. Like, they can't. Like, there's no way for them to steal this bike, because it is like super, super heavy. Okay, but we are here. About to be, I think I'm like 5 minutes away from my class is supposed to start, or like, I don't know. I usually don't think about the time. When you don't look at the time, it's better, because you can get some more stuff finished faster than the time. Because every time you look at it, it makes it seem like it's going faster and faster. So I'd rather just don't look at it. It's cold. My hands are freezing again. I'm wearing 2 layers of gloves under, but they're not insulated enough. I need to get insulated gloves. But I don't think I'm gonna record like going downhill again, because I don't have my charger, so. Be able to get some bread. But anyways, guys, that's gonna do it right there. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, drop a comment, share. Oh, and I also want to say happy 100 subscribers to me. I really appreciate all you guys. Make sure you turn that notification bell on, and I'll see you guys later.